Hey, this is Lewis from Breakdance, and in this video, I'll show you how to configure the form fields in a custom form created with the form builder element. So here I have a page in Breakdance, and I've added a form builder to the page. And over on the left, you'll see fields and then a list of your fields. By default, the form builder comes with name, email, and message. To reorder the fields, just mouse over the drag bar, click, and then drag to reorder the field. You'll see we've moved message to the top. There it is there on the top. To duplicate a field, click the duplicate button. To delete a field, click the delete button. I'm going to go ahead and delete all of the fields. Then I'll add new fields to the form. So to add a field to the form, click Add Field. And the first option you'll see is Type. By default, the field is a text field. We also have fields that will only take an email. We have a text area field, which is a multi-line text field. We have a URL field, a phone number field. We have radio fields, and for a radio field, you'll need to configure the options. For example, I'll call this my option, and let's add another option called my other option. This is a radio field. We have checkbox fields. It's like a radio field, but you can select two at the same time. We have a select field, which is a drop down. We have a number field. We have a date field, which will show a date picker. We have a time field, file upload field, password field, and then hidden field, HTML field, and a step field for creating multi-step forms. Once you've chosen a field, you can set a label for the field. So here I've chosen a date field, and I'll just call this birthday. The label appears above the field. You also have options for configuring the field. For example, for a date field, you can set a minimum date and a maximum date, and that will restrict which dates can be selected by the field to be between these two dates. Or for example, for a text field, there are no configuration options. For a radio field, you would set the options available in your radio field, whether they're selected by default, etc. We also have advanced field options, which I will be covering in a different video. Okay, let's create a basic contact form using form fields. So I've cleared out all the fields, and I'm going to click Add Field. I'll choose a text field, and the label is Name by default. Now let's go ahead and add another field. This one is going to be Email. So I'll choose Email, and I'll set the label to your email address. And let's add another field called Message. So we're going to make this a text area, and we're going to call it Message. I'm going to make a field required, go into the Advanced tab and enable required. And now we're requiring message, and let's also require email address. And there we go. We've now created fields for a basic contact form.